Second lawyers resign amid criticisms in crypto case against Debtbox. Hassan Shittu last updated, April 23, 2024 at 2:51 GMT plus 3 2-minute read. Two lawyers from the Securities and Exchange Commission, second, Michael Welsh and Joseph Watkins, resigned on April 22 following a federal judge's sanction and severe criticism of the regulatory agency's handling of a crypto-related case. Initially, the second legal unit, led by attorney Michael Welsh, had convinced the court to freeze Debtbox's assets, arguing the company was moving to Dubai beyond U.S. regulatory reach. Second attorneys stepped down amid controversies surrounding Debtbox case. According to sources familiar with the matter, Welsh and Watkins stepped down after and second official informed them that they would face termination if they stayed. The attorneys were leading the second's case against Digital Licensing Inc., the parent company for the aforementioned crypto platform, Debtbox. The lawsuit against Debtbox was marred by allegations of false statements, misrepresentations, and a lack of evidence, as stated by Robert Shelby, the federal district court judge in Salt Lake City overseeing the case. In March, Shelby sanctioned the second for what he deemed gross abuse of power, prompting an apology from the second's head of enforcement for the agency's missteps. The second had accused Debtbox and its executives of defrauding investors of at least $50 million in July 2023, leading to the freezing of the company's assets and the appointment of a receiver. The asset freeze was overturned after Shelby discovered potential false and misleading representations made by the second. However, due to the judge's ruling, the second was ordered to cover some of Debtbox's attorney's fees. Judge Shelby criticized Welsh's arguments and the evidence Watkins and his team provided. One instance highlighted by the court involved Welsh's claim that Debtbox was closing bank accounts and transferring assets overseas, which was found to be untrue. The second attributed this error to a miscommunication, and Welsh apologized to the court. The Debtbox case underwent an unexpected twist. The defendants challenged the Securities and Exchange Commission second claims, alleging that the regulator had misrepresented facts to obtain a temporary restraining order freezing the crypto platform's assets. In response to the defendants' accusations, Judge Robert Shelby called upon the second to justify its actions. While the second's lawyers acknowledged errors in their approach, they implored the judge to refrain from imposing formal sanctions. In January, the second withdrew the lawsuit entirely in the face of mounting criticism. Judge Shelby declined to dismiss the case without prejudice, however, preventing the second from refiling it at a later date. Second faces criticism from Judge Shelby over Debtbox case. In December, Judge Shelby issued a show cause order to the Securities and Exchange Commission. Second, a court directive compelling the agency to justify or prove its actions. While the second acknowledged its lack of transparency, it contended that formal sanctions were unwarranted. Judge Shelby specifically criticized second attorney Michael Welsh for his role in misleading the court and attempting to obscure the truth. Welsh knew his statement from the TRO hearing was incorrect, he said. Rather than correcting the misstatement, he and the commission subtly shifted the language to gloss over and perpetuate the misconduct. In response to the court's scrutiny, Second Enforcement Chief Gurbir Gruel expressed regret for the department's actions and announced measures to address the situation, including appointing new attorneys and mandating training for enforcement staff. Subsequently, motions have been filed seeking reimbursement from the second for legal fees and other expenses totaling over $1.5 million incurred during the case. Follow us on Google News.